Hi, Pastor Nathan Decker with your hashtag Better Together devotion for this week. And today I'm continuing this discussion about testimony and sharing where we have seen God at work. And sometimes it can be as wonderful as simply the Bible itself, something you've read or something that was shared. So for me, recently, many of you know, I was recently appointed to a new church. And it happened to be that I was appointed to a church on the same district that I was on in our United Methodist system. This is actually the fourth time that I've been reappointed to a church on this district. And one of the things we do in this district is we have a big thing where we eat together as clergy and we welcome the new pastors. And so I got welcomed to a new church as a new pastor on this district for the fourth time, which made everybody laugh. I even joked that maybe this district was getting to be like Hotel California or something. But anyway, one of the things that also happens at this event is that the district superintendent, I kind of tell my kids that is my boss, he gave gifts, as they typically do, to the new pastors. And the new gift this year was a Bible, a Wesley Study Bible of the CEB translation. And when I opened it this morning, one of the things I found within it was that he had taken the time to actually write to Nathan Decker and date it and welcome to a new appointment. And then he also included 3 Bible verses. Now, what was really impacting to me is that this brought back to my mind, especially one of those verses, another Bible that was shared with me. And so it reminded me of God's presence in my life. You see, when I went to youth camp, way back when I was like 13 years old or 14 years old for the first time, a church youth camp, I remember they gave us a list that said, these are the requirements. You got to bring a sleeping bag, a pillow, clothes to change in, swim trunks, and a Bible. I didn't have a Bible. I didn't own a Bible at 14. And so as we were frantically packing up, my mom said, hey, here, we're going to pack this one up. Take this one with you. And I remember when I got to church camp, I opened up the Bible to the front page just as I did this one. And there, my great-grandmother had wrote down something to my father, because at one time he had gone to a church camp, and she gave him a Bible, and she wrote down that verse and shared that verse with him so that he might experience it. Well, years later, my district superintendent gives me a Bible, and wouldn't you know that one of the verses he picked was one of the verses that my grandmother had picked for my father. It reads this: trust in the Lord with all your heart. Don't rely on your own intelligence. Know God in all your paths, and God will keep your ways straight. Proverbs 3:5-6. God is always in the mix. Where have you seen God lately? I saw God in a Bible, in an inscription, in a text that reminded me that God is always inviting me to trust Him. Where have you seen God lately? What's your testimony? Share it. You'll find that when we do, we're better together. Amen.